Hi, Denise Ravel, Girl on the Hill. I'm going to make a caramelized almonds. This is a David Lebovitz recipe, and I'm going to do an adaptation of it by adding lavender sugar. So the recipe is 1 cup of almonds, a half a cup of sugar, and I will be using lavender sugar, and a 1/6 of a cup of water. So I'm going to put a half a cup of sugar in the food processor with the lavender and turn it into a very fine sugar. That's what David Lebovitz uses. He purchases fine sugar in Paris. So I'm going to start that now. I'm going to add the almonds, the sugar, and the water to the skillet. And I'm using an all-clad skillet, just like David Lebovitz used in his video. That's a half a cup, and we're adding 1 cup. And this is the half a cup of lavender sugar. And 1/3 of a cup of water. And we're going to stir this and keep stirring it. It's going to take a while, so until the sugar starts to caramelize. Okay, I've used raw almonds, and I'm going to keep stirring until it gets caramelized. At one point, you're going to think that you've made a mistake, but you just need to keep stirring. It's a lot of stirring. We're not there yet. We're not even at the point where you think you've made a mistake. I'm starting to smell the lavender. That's the aroma from the lavender in the sugar is starting to come off of this. Okay, now we're going to start getting, this is where you think you've made a mistake. And you're going to keep stirring. This is kind of, the sugar is going to get to look like it's kind of sandy. And then this is going to turn into kind of a syrup. That's what we're looking for. And then we'll keep tossing the almonds in the syrup. Okay, this is the sandy part right here. You can also use peanuts in this recipe. That's the other option David uses in his recipe for caramelized almonds. He also does peanuts, and it's raw peanuts that he uses. Okay, here we're starting to see it caramelize. You can see in the bottom of the pan, it's just starting to form some liquid. And of course, we're going to keep stirring. David said in his short video that often when he goes to parties, most people bring wine. He likes to bring these caramelized almonds because it's nice to bring something that's homemade. I agree with him. Okay, you can see the almonds are starting to coat with the syrup. They're getting that shiny coating on the outside. That's exactly what we want. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. Like I said, this recipe calls for a lot of stirring. We're almost there. Okay, you can see, get a close-up of this, how shiny the almonds are getting. That's the caramelization from the sugar. Okay, almost. And now you can hear the almonds are starting to snap and crackle in the pan a little bit. There we go. They're getting brown. This is really looking good. See all the caramel in the bottom of the pan? We want to coat the almonds with all of that. And I think we'll be there. Okay, that's looking really good to me. So I'm going to turn off the heat. And we're going to pour this on a cookie sheet. Okay, so there are a couple options. You could add chili flakes to this, or you could add cinnamon. I'm going to sprinkle it with a little bit of flaky salt. I think that's a nice combination with the sugar and the lavender, just to add a little bit of flaky salt. There you have it, an adaptation of David Lebovitz's Caramelized Almonds. I hope you enjoy. Be well.